Hello, hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm a bit nervous, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Awesome, awesome. So I see you're going to play this game in 16:9 aspect ratio on emulator. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Any reason why for this setup, or is it just the way you're used to playing it?
It's no particular reason, but it's just something that I wanted to actually try out.
All right. All good, all good. So everything good sound-wise on your end? You're ready to go?
Yep.
Perfect. So on your mark, and once you start, just give us a quick rundown of what your run's about, what category and everything, and just enjoy yourself.
All right. So, in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Good luck on your run.
All right. So, hello everyone. This is Sonic 3D Blast No Flickies. This is a ROM hack, which was made back in 2009. And the main purpose of this ROM hack is took out the Flicky collection system, which is what you would usually see on the bottom right hand of the screen. And for those reasons, you could actually play the stage normally from here. Well, just like any traditional Sonic game. So the only category for this game is beat the game. So it's just basically a bad ending. And what you will be seeing from me is I will be doing a lot of jumping, or only a couple of tricks in this game, or from certain levels. One thing you should know is that I'm currently the world record holder for this game. So for about a good couple of months now. So, starting this off here, it's Green Grove, which is pretty plain and simple. It's straightforward. What you would have kind of noticed from me is jumping from a couple of small lakes that I walked past by, which that was... It kind of gives me kind of a boost just trying it out there. It's something that I kind of learned this past week while I was doing a couple of practice runs. So there was that. All right, so I guess kind of looking into this boss, it's pretty plain and simple. What you want to try and do is just go around in a complete circle, so you would try to stay in the same position or just move a couple of bits. So the best time for that was 25 seconds. All right, so on to Rusty Ruin. It's also plain and simple. Straightforward. What I will try to do though is on a couple of slanted hills in this zone is also give me kind of a boost. So I want to try and focus here a bit. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. It's a good 50 seconds. The best time for that zone is actually 48 seconds. So, this act, I think the only major part that helped me save a couple of seconds would be this upcoming slanted hill here. I'm gonna try and do is... Okay, that was close, but it's okay. Alright. It makes it a lot simple using the sprint, which I know I'm gonna be using the sprint for a couple of levels here. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. kind of makes the collapsing platforms kind of useless in a way. As long as you make that jump correctly, then it's okay. All right, so for this upcoming boss, I'm gonna do a thing called a damage boost. So let me see if I can get this. There we go. All right, doing this trick, it was kind of hard for me for the past couple of attempts this past week, but I think doing it right, it would help you save a lot of time just doing it right. All right, so on the Sprint Stadium. Also another that's straightforward, but hopefully I'm gonna be doing a lot of jumping here, and hopefully I won't actually. Okay, that was the first. Hopefully I won't get into any bumpers here. Oh, there's one. Oh. Hoping in this run I won't actually get hit as many times as I think I will. And even if I get hit, it's okay, even though I lose at least 1 second. This is probably the only moment I'm gonna actually get the speed shoes here. Speed myself up here a bit. So if using the speed shoes right, I will get myself to the next big ring, which is close from here now. Oh. There you go. Good thing I dodged that. Alright, 115 is not bad. Alright, so on the Sprint Stadium's boss, I'm gonna try to do is, once Eggman actually comes down. Alright, there we go. I want to get a precise jump right there so I can actually get the early hit. That's okay. Well, let me actually get a ring here. Alright, there we go. So I guess that wasn't bad. My best time for that is usually 28 seconds. Alright. So on the Diamond Dust. It's also another zone that I hope I don't. Alright, it's a pretty good start. Well, this is far enough. Alright, that's good. Let's hope I don't actually get frozen here. Oh, there's one. Oh. one thing as well I want to try and avoid is getting hit by any of the snowmen here. But to be honest, that has been kind of a problem for any practice runs I've been doing this past week. But it's okay though. Alright, it's a good thing I got hit by the bumper there. Almost forgot to jump there. Just one jump across that. That's pretty good. Sometimes, before the end of the level, you will usually see an enemy nearby the giant brain, and same how Green Grove Act 1 was, or Act 2. Usually from those are the type of enemies you don't want to actually get hit, because if that were ever the case, then you're able to be controlled freely after stepping into the giant brain, or you lose control of Sonic once he actually grabs a giant brain and runs into it. But it's a good thing that hasn't really happened. This one was pretty simple. That was pretty good. Onto the Volcano Valley now. So there is one precise trick. I'm using one of the objects in the zone, which I'm coming close to it once I get there. Alright, so one of the platforms here, what I want to try and do is spin dash. Well, okay, let me get this one. I want to try and spin dash, and hopefully, once I get close to the higher platform, I want to try and quickly jump. That is pretty useful once doing a lot of practice for that. It didn't take me a lot of attempts to pull it off, but I'm actually glad this is pretty useful. Alright, there we go. On Act 2 now. Didn't get hit there. I usually get here. Usually by these three blowers here. Sometimes get hit by those, or at least the first one. But it's a good thing I dodged that. That's pretty useful. Alright, here's another part where spring comes to use. We get to this higher part here, and that skips one portion of the level, which saves a couple of seconds. Alright. I'm glad I got all of those parts done. Pretty good time, 35. Alright. Oh. Kind of messed that part up, but that's okay. Oh, that was close. Oh, it's a good thing I saved that. Alright, finally done Volcano Valley. Now, on the G gadget. Take advantage of the slanted hills here. Alright. Wasn't a bad Act 1. Could have been slightly better, but that's okay. Alright, this is another pretty useful part coming up. Try to run down this hill right here. Alright. So that act I usually average at least 29 to 30. But it's a pretty good 29 right there. Alright, so this next boss battle is pretty fair, plain and simple. But what I'm going to try and do is stay along the sides here. Hopefully get my timing right for this. Alright. Guess the little thing about this boss is it's kind of rare for me to honestly die or ever get hit from this. Or especially trying to go for the boss early. But 116, that's pretty good. Alright. So now on to the final zone here. Puppet Panic. Stay along the sides. Intentionally get here, run up the hill here, so that was good. Oh, okay. Oh, one thing as well, when I try to do a lot of turning, I hope that I don't usually try to stay along the walls or if I get stuck at some point. But we'll be fair though. Turning has gotten a lot better lately, so pretty satisfied with that. Alright. So now on to the final act here. Only one part that I hope I could get right, and that is close to the ending of the level here, which is a moving platform. Try and attempt to actually catch it once it starts moving. I'll be honest, that was probably the hardest part for me whenever attempted. Okay, let me actually do this. All right. I think out of all the tricks that I tried to do in this game, I think that part kind of took me a while to actually do, but all it took was control. Yes, it is. All right. I'm gonna try to hang on here. All right. Have it close to the arm. All right. Oh, all right, got it. All right, so that's one phase done. Right. So the next two phases are pretty much timing-wise. I hope I don't actually mess any of these up, but to be honest, it's another rare part for me to honestly mess any of these parts up too. Alright, phase 2 done, now on to the final phase. Alright, getting ready to time. And time.
$21.43.
Whew. Alright, that's pretty good. World record is actually 21:18.
It's actually 21:18. All right, yeah. So ACM, you I was about to yell world record and everything. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Nevertheless, that was an amazing run. And honestly, I did remember this game looking so good.
Yeah, but I feel it is, it's pretty fun honestly playing this game without having to collect flickies, but it's something that I'm actually more used to than actually playing the original game, believe it or not.
Awesome. So the no flicky is basically something you had extra you had to pick up along the run that would make it a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, it did take a lot, well, it felt like it did take a lot of practice, but at some point eventually, I did learn a couple of new things along the way, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Actually, Jaypin, because we're on speedrun.com right now, right?
Yeah.
We're on the leaderboards for Sonic 3D no flickies.
Yeah.
And you've got the world record.
Yep.
And it says 21:56.
Oh, right, because one of the runs that I submitted this past week while I was doing a practice run, I happened to beat that, so it has yet to be verified.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not verified yet. All right, well, either way, congratulations. That was honestly the first time we had Sonic 3D Blast, and I'm glad we did, because once again, it was an amazing run. And how did you enjoy your experience here at NoReset?
Honestly, it's been pretty fun. You know, I've been around some of the vendors here, and watching all of these runs has been pretty entertaining, so I'm enjoying my time.
All right, well, I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully, we'll see you in future events.
All right.
And we're going to get ready for the next run, which is Hitman 2